Hey, brothers and sisters, I want to thank you for joining me for a minute. This is not really a Bible study, but I want to tell you about some Bible studies. First of all, you're going to get lied to. Everybody out there is going to be talking about Pentecost, okay? And all these all these websites or Facebook groups, YouTube videos, Pentecost, Pentecost, Pentecost. Guess what? There is no way the Pentecost is the rapture. Let's look at it real quick. All right, so let's open up our Bible real quick. And there's not a lot of Bible here today, but that's okay. Pentecost. This is Acts 2:1. Let's look at the word for Pentecost. And what does it mean? Pentecost, the second of three great Jewish feasts celebrated in Jerusalem yearly, the seventh week after Passover. So it's counted from Passover, not from Easter, and it's just the 50th day. It's Shavuot. What does it mean, the second great feast day? Didn't you have like um, Passover and unleavened bread and the Feast of First Fruits? Yeah, that's all considered one. That's all considered unleavened bread when it comes to the Shalosh Regalim or the pilgrim feast days. This is the second of the great ones. See, and everybody's saying this is going to be rapture, but what they miss is something that is just the whole meaning of this day. There's several meanings, but the main one is that it's the betrothal. Shavuot is the betrothal. Okay. It is when Messiah takes a bride. And you'll look down here, my Jewish learning, the marriage contract. This is when they would make the marriage contract. Okay. But it's, again, the betrothal. Come down, website after website. Shavuot, betrothal. Okay. What is the betrothal? The groom comes to the father of the bride and offers a price. What did Messiah offer? His life. And then they work out a covenant, a contract, I'm forgetting the word off the top of my head. I know it, but a wedding contract, the ketubah. And they work it out between the bride or groom and the father of the bride. Then, once it's settled, they offer this to the bride and they lay it out to the bride. If she drinks from a cup, think Passover, the Passover Seder, the Last Supper, if she drinks from the cup, she's accepting it. They're married. And they're to Disney on a vacation. No, they're not. They're not going to Paris for a romantic time. He's going back to the father's house to prepare a room for her, the Hadar. He's waiting. She's making herself ready because her husband's going to come back for her. They're legally married, but they're not intimate. They're legally married. They would need a divorce. Messiah with the bride. They are betrothed. The rapture is when he comes back to get his bride. And when he goes back, when the groom goes back to build that room, he has to be gone at least a year, but no longer than two. And in prophecy, those can be thousands of years. He cannot be gone longer than 2,000 years. We are running out of time. I've done a video series that I'm starting about walking through the timelines, walking through God's calendars, using his appointed times as the markers, the little pin mark, the markers on those timelines, and trying to explain to you the first and the second coming through scripture. So far, the first teaching went out a couple days ago, and it's the introduction, just things you got to understand. Two teachings about an hour long each. The other day, I want to say yesterday, the teaching went out about the harvest, and there is so much in there about the harvest. We're waiting for the Feast of Ingathering. That's the fall. And then I have recorded today two teachings about the wedding feast, and they're going to probably come out on Tuesday. Anyhow, check them out. You're going to want to. Yeah, they're long, but you know what? It's better than a short video when somebody's lying to you, telling you the rapture is on Pentecost. It can't be. That's the betrothal. That's when that's when Messiah puts the bride and goes back to his father's house to prepare a place for him. We're waiting for him to come back to get the bride. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.